Hey, good morning, guys. It's Donald and Mary, and we're here to bring you your morning weather, water, and trail chatter report. And so this morning, we're going to start with Mary and her water and weather report, and then after we have a few rescues and some shuttle stories. All right, Mary, go ahead and take it away, man.
Thank you, Donald.
You're welcome.
All right, good morning, everybody. Right now in Blairsville, it is 30 degrees and clear. We're looking at a high of 59 today with plentiful sunshine, and then tonight 32 with clear skies. Winds will be 5 to 10 miles per hour. And then up on Blood Mountain today, we're looking at a high of 50, dropping to 46 later on this afternoon with sunshine. 10 to 15 mile per hour winds and gusts up to 25 miles per hour. And then tonight, 38, mostly clear, 10 mile per hour winds with gusts to 20 miles per hour. Let's make sure that we are checking for those loose limbs and branches, and not just with the higher gusts. We should always be checking just for safety. And then today, water is good. Make sure you're topping off at Hawk Mountain, Lance Creek. Lance Creek will be your last good, reliable source before you climb Blood Mountain. And I'm talking about going north when I'm mentioning these places so that they're going in order of progression. And then Neil Gap is going to be another source to top off at. Neil Gap to Hogpen is dry. So Hogpen Gap does have water. And it's that time of year to remember to keep the water filters warm. So sleep with them at night and then keep them close to your body during the day while you hike so they don't get ruined with that little film of water in there. All right, road closures. Now, Hogpen Gap Road, the road that goes up to Hogpen, 348 or Richard Russell Highway, that was closed yesterday. We're still waiting for an update, so we'll keep everybody posted as to whether or not it is reopened. And then in the Great Smoky Mountain National Park, the roads that are closed as of 11/11/25, US 441, which is Newfound Gap Road, Roaring Fork Motor Nature Trail, Lakeview Drive, and Cherokee Orchard Road are still closed for the winter weather due to snow and ice. So they'll be checking that out again and keeping everybody updated. Cades Cove Loop Road, Little River Road, Laurel Creek Road, and all of Foothills Parkway West, Cosby Entrance Road, those are all now reopened. All right, bears up in the Smoky Mountain National Park, the ongoing closures, Twin Creeks Trail and campsites 18, 19, 55, 56, 57, and 82. All shelters are open. And then the warnings for bears in the Smokies, campsite 71, Gatlinburg Trail, Cataract Falls Trail, and Cove Mountain Trail. Let's remember to leave no trace wherever we recreate and to properly store and dispose of food and other items that have aroma that will all attract the bears. So let's leave it better than we went in there, and remember to take everything out with us that we brought in. Donald, I'm going to turn it over to you now.
Okay. All right, guys. How you doing today? Let's start like this. It is 5:39 a.m. on 11/12/2025, and if no one knows, man, the 11 is November. All right. So, in California, Sonoma County, a hiker who suffered an injury along a steep section of coastline in Sonoma County over the weekend had to be evacuated by helicopter, and a rescue recorded on the flight officer's body-worn camera, which also captured a bit of levity during the tense operation. The Sonoma County Sheriff's Office posted a video of the rescue Sunday afternoon at Pinnacle Beach south of Bodega Bay. The Sheriff's Office said that its helicopter was on routine patrol when dispatchers reported a hiker who had an injured ankle, and they had injured it on a secluded section of coastline. The incoming tides, rocky terrain, and distance to the nearest trail made hiking out unsafe. The helicopter landed on a small stretch of beach and dropped off the paramedic, and they and Sonoma County 5 stabilized the woman's injury. The flight officer attached the 100-foot rope to himself and the hiker and paramedic as the helicopter hoisted them up together. He tried to ease the hiker's anxiety, telling her to open her eyes and look at the beautiful scenery, and that he too was scared of heights. "No way," said the hiker. "I'm dead serious," he stated, saying he would never be a firefighter if he was afraid of ladders. The helicopter landed as he is afraid of ladders. The helicopter landed and the hiker was taken by an ambulance to the hospital for treatment of her ankle. And the sheriff's office said yes to the flight officer really is scared of ladders. So pretty cool there, man.
That's
Two
awesome.
thumbs up for overcoming fears on both people, man.
That's right.
So everyone's got that fear in them, man. It's just overcoming it.
And I think that, the human aspect of it, not only was he doing his job, he understood her anxiety and he was able to not only ease it, but to relate to it and not put it down like, oh, you'll be fine or anything like that. To just say, hey, I'm scared of something too.
That's right, dude.
And to just get it out of there. I know that would ease my fears a lot if somebody approached a situation with me in that manner. So I think that's pretty awesome.
You're right, man. And so it's not just about being big and strong and bad. It's also being able to feel and have empathy and sympathy and being able to relate and bring yourself down to the level where you can relate with the whomever it is. In this case, it was a scared person being hoisted with a broken ankle, scared already, man, and probably tired, exhausted, in pain, and then being hoisted up. I would be scared shitless too, man, right?
Yeah.
I don't like to fly, man. That, you know what I mean? They're hoisting me up on a string into a helicopter, bro. That's being held up by an engine that could possibly stall out, man. And anyways, so definitely,
Awesome.
awesome job by the rescue people and for the hiker, letting them do what they needed to do to get her out of there without being out of control or being hard and saying I need a litter to drag me out or something. Who knows? Anyways, let's move on to the next article, and we have a rescue in Washington State. It's e-bike usage, and so they're starting to use like e-bikes and other like drones and stuff, man, to get people to these areas where they can take care of the injured, whatever, you know what I mean, man. So anyway, so in North Bend, Washington, when Seattle Mountain Rescue received an alert Saturday evening about a distressed hiker on Mailbox Peak, volunteers turned to a new tool that's revolutionizing their response times: an e-bike. The King County Sheriff's Office requested assistance as darkness approached for a dehydrated hiker experiencing leg cramps on the popular but challenging trail near North Bend. It was cold and it was going to be dark in a couple of minutes, said Scott Beamer of King County Explorer SARS team. The e-bike fleet is part of a pilot program launched for the Seattle Mountain Rescue at the beginning of the year. Paired with GPS technology, it shaved 30 minutes off Saturday's rescue, a critical time saver as conditions deteriorated rapidly. Using an app on his phone, Cooper navigated to the real-time location of the hiker while rescue team members tracked each other's positions. We can keep track of where the gear is and can look and see where that team is and how to get him up there the fastest. The e-bike team rapidly reached the hiker on the roughly 5-mile climb from the trailhead with enough time to assess their condition and provide fluids warmth as temps dropped. The original 911 caller wasn't the only person who needed help. The team provided multiple other hikers with headlamps and food, man. Unbelievable. And so over a dozen volunteers from King County Explorers SAR hiked in to help, ultimately assisting 7 hikers in total, while Seattle Mountain Rescue has plenty of resources at its disposal, including drones, ATVs, and search dogs. The e-bikes have already proven their value in reaching people in need. So,
That's awesome.
yeah, man, I was actually, I saw that article and I was going to get into it, but I've already read some stuff about that and seen some videos online about these rescue teams, SARS and stuff. Man, they actually have like drones that can lift a person up the mountain and get them up there. And not Seattle and stuff, but they're working on this stuff, and there are places that actually have that available. So
Nice.
they're definitely turning it up with the rescue equipment. So
That's pretty
This-
awesome.
It is, dude. It's super cool.
And, just a note in there, they actually assisted 7 other hikers. Or
Right,
7
dude.
hikers in total. Let's remember when we're going out, we have to come back down. So food
That's-
and headlamps and, proper
That's
gear and
crazy.
equipment. So,
That is crazy. That they needed to have headlamps given to them and other pieces of equipment to get them down the mountain safely. That's just insane, man. Like I said, man, this is the biggest year I think that that we've had. That there's definitely been an increase in rescues out here. It's just insane, man, the amount of rescues that's going on. And so, but all right. And so yesterday, what did we do yesterday now?
yesterday,
I can't remember what we did.
I went down to Atlanta and I brought some people back up.
Oh, yeah,
that
that's
have been
right.
traveling that we've been helping over the years.
Okay, yeah. And I had a couple of calls yesterday too, man, but we just couldn't assist them because we're one driver. So I actually turned them on to Brett, Jeff, and Ron. And so hopefully they found a ride, man. There was actually a couple calls, man. And they were just like local stuff. One guy was like right here, actually he dropped me a pin and sent me over his pin. He's like, "Can you pick me up here?" And he was literally like a mile down the road at some Airbnb or something. So, but I sent that to Jeff, and so
Yeah.
who knows what happened.
We can help the best we can,
Yeah, from what I understand, a lot of people can't get a hold of anyone out here. They just keep
That's what
calling
I've been hearing
numbers
from people.
and no one answers, man. And so, I honestly, one of our things is making sure that we answer the phone no matter what. If we can help you or not, we're going to answer. We're going to help you one way or another, whether it's with a phone number to another driver that can possibly assist, or whatever you need, man, a hostel, hotel, whatever you need, we're going to hook you up with that no matter what. If we can't help you, it doesn't matter. We're going to help. If we can't help you with what you need, like the shuttle and stuff, we're still going to help you with phone
Right,
numbers.
with
So,
information and stuff.
that's one of the most important pieces of this puzzle is answering the phone, man.
Yeah.
So that's one of the biggest things that we hear out here is no one answers their phone, man.
That's correct.
And so, or their emails, or their texts. It's just, or they'll hear back after 2 weeks of waiting for a response
right.
and stuff, man. And not everyone's like that, but probably 99% of the people out here are like that.
But that's
So.
what we hear when they say people don't get back. So, yeah.
Well,
Or don't
during
answer.
the slow time, man, people just don't answer their phones anyways. So they go and do whatever, the vacation, whatever. Mary and I, man, we just keep working. So, you know what I mean, man. Nothing else to do. I mean, what else are you going to do?
Right.
You know?
Absolutely.
Might as well work and eat well and pay bills and save money, right?
That's right.
Anyways, all right. And so today, what do we got going on?
Today I'm going to be helping somebody get down from Blood Mountain Cabins to
Oh,
town.
wasn't that the Three
That's-
Forks dude?
Yes, that's the
Okay.
guy that I picked up over by Hickory Flats and took him up to Blood Mountain Cabins several days ago because of the weather. And he was going to be doing some day hiking around the area there.
Did he end up doing any day hikes? Did you find out?
I'm not sure. I'll find out today when I speak with him.
Okay, sweet.
I'm sure he did. He was very much wanting to do it.
Yeah, definitely,
So
man.
unless he was
It's been
deciding it
cold
was
here.
too cold and
It's
windy.
been so cold.
Yeah, it was cold.
It's
It has
very
been.
cold.
It is cold.
Very, very cold. It's cold this morning, man.
Yes, it
We
is.
got the
There's-
heat on 78 right now. It's
There's
so damn
ice
cold.
outside on the car and stuff.
Oh, super cold out. Was there snow on the ground? I haven't looked outside.
I didn't really see if there was snow on the ground, but yesterday when I was coming home, I had noticed that most of the snow
Was melted.
everywhere was melted away. There were some spots in the shaded areas that still had some dustings, but that some sun comes out today like it's supposed to, that's going to be gone.
Sweet.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So that's what we have going on up here in the North Georgia mountains, man. Cold, snowy, but probably not today, dude. But definitely, we're getting some snow up here and some cold weather. So be aware. Today, I guess we're gonna get into the 50s. Is what
Yeah, I
was
saw
reading,
later on this week we're warming up a little bit more too. I do want to say, even though it's cold out there and you're too cold, I had the horrible habit of doing this myself while we were on the trail. Make sure you stay hydrated,
Yeah,
drink enough,
hydrated is super
because
important.
I wouldn't drink very much because I was too cold and I didn't want to have to get up at night and everything. And I affected myself and I could feel it, and I didn't really think about it much until after. Stay hydrated out there. You still need to drink even when it's cold.
Sweet. Good advice, man. All right, guys. So I was going to read this article about the abandoned tent up in the Whites because there's actually another article talking about some stuff. But I'm going to wait till tomorrow and do a little bit of more studying on this, man, and see what's up.
All right.
So, and see what they're saying about that abandoned tent up in the New Hampshire Whites. There was a tent up there that was abandoned, and person posted online, and just I just wanna I'm continuing to see stuff about it. So, anyways, well, today, like Mary was saying, we're gonna be around here. She's gonna be doing that one shuttle. We'll see what goes on, man. It's been kind of slowish, so we'll see what's up, man. If anyone needs anything at all, give us a jingle. We're here for you. Oh yeah. If people see our videos, man, I bought a license. Was it yesterday? With a company where I can use music and stuff, but you can only use it on what they say the license is for. So like some of them you can use with YouTube and Facebook and Twitter and blah 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 blah. But a lot of them are YouTube. License permits, whatever. And so if I do post stuff, man, for that type of stuff, I'm experimenting and figuring out what works best. But there might be a lot of YouTube videos being posted, so if people could go there and like it, we would really appreciate it. If not, we get it, man, no big deal. But it would be super cool if y'all did, man. And we thank you all for supporting the team and passing our name. I also want to say this because a lot of people tag us in rooms, and there are rooms that we don't go into or I don't go into. So if you don't see me responding in a room, it's because I'm not a part of that room and I won't join it. And there are a couple rooms that I am part of, and I will go in there and respond. I respond a certain way now because there are just too many people that go in those rooms and just flood it with their cards and stuff, man, and I don't want to be that dude. So we do definitely appreciate everyone that spreads our name, and if you can drop our cards, we definitely appreciate it. It's not that we don't want to do it, it's just we do our best to not be loud in those rooms, man. I don't want to be that dude. She doesn't want to be that woman. Dudetta, whatever, man. I just we would rather have our friends and past customers tell their experience, drop our number and cards, and we will go in there and say thank you, but I don't want to flood the room with our us doing it. We don't mind other people doing it. That's cool as hell, man. But us doing it personally, I don't want to be those people that go in there and just start saying, call me. You know what I mean? I don't want to do that, man. So there's just too many people doing it today, and I don't want to be a part of that.
Right.
So we advertise the best we can, the proper way without spamming is what we don't want to do. So thank you everyone that posts our stuff.
Absolutely.
And please keep doing it. But if you don't see us in those rooms thanking you and stuff, man, and dropping our names like that, man, it's because we don't want to spam. We think that people are doing it too hard these days, and it's just, I don't know, man. I don't want to be a part of it. So we don't want to be a part of it. So thank you, everyone, man. And if anyone needs anything at all, give us a jingle. All right. One love. Peace.